Parmele Law Firm uses their knowledge of disability law along with their compassionate hearts to zealously advocate for their clients and to inspire hope in the community. To a person, each one of us understands that those aren't just words, those are missions, those are action words, those are things that we put into practice every day. We see it in the intakes, we see it in the file development, we see it in the way the attorneys handle the clients at hearing and handle the judges, and we hear it on the phones every single day.
When I graduated college, I wanted to find a job where I could help people every day, and I get to do that here at Parmele. The other day, actually, a lady came in wanting help with her paperwork because she felt really overwhelmed and she was crying when she was in the office. And it was a little nerve-wracking, but I was able to help her and calm her down and let her know that we were there for her. And I told her that we would go through the paperwork one page at a time and we would get through it. And at the end of it, she had completed all the paperwork and she felt much better, and she left feeling relieved and happy that she had come in, and I'm glad that I get to do things like that.
Everybody is so loving and caring here, whether we're in the break room or we pass each other, or everybody is just so very kind and genuinely care about each other. I know that if I ever needed help or anybody else in this place, we could come to each other, and anybody in this whole place, and they would come to my rescue and they would help me out with no questions asked and a smile on their face. And that's very much across the board everywhere here. That's the big part of why I come to work every day, and I tell my boys all the time that they never need to worry about me because I absolutely love where I work because of the people that I work with.
Parmele is a great place to work. One of the things that I enjoy most about Parmele, it brings me back to where I need to be spiritually. There are days that I'm very selfish and self-centered, and sometimes the callers are so great, and the reality of life comes back to me of who I am and that we're all children of God. And so I'm really thankful that I have this job at Parmele, and I hope that I can just do the best and be the best for Parmele to grow and to just prosper.
One of my favorite clients, I did in prep with her, and we were talking about getting ready for her hearing and what was going to happen, and she had talked about her son and how she felt like her conditions kept her from being the best possible mother to her son, and it was very sad. So when we started talking about the day of her hearing, I asked her if someone was going to be available to take care of her son while she was at her hearing. Could someone pick him up from the school bus stop? And she started crying, thanking me for acknowledging her son, and how most people did not. And I just didn't really know what to say. I felt terrible, only to find out her son was actually a canine. And she was absolutely serious in discussing her dog as her son. I'm a dog person myself, so it amused me a little bit and made me a little bit worried since I am such a dog person, but so it was really interesting once she got to have her hearing, and I think she ended up getting a favorable, which is wonderful. She really needed that help.
I'm fortunate that I get to see the exit interviews that come in. These are interviews that we send to the clients, and they respond and let us know how we did, what impact we had on their lives. And some of the things that these clients say just really touch our hearts. This one says they got the royal treatment from Parmele Law Firm, and they will always be thankful for the great team that worked on their claim. This one says that we fought for them until we won the case, and that we weren't going to give up until we did win. That's zealous advocacy at its best. This one says that the good aspects of our claim, our representation, was the knowledge of disability law. That's in the mission statement. This one says that they weren't real confident after their first time, but we went above and beyond to win their case. We answered questions honestly and timely. We were polite and helpful and non-judgmental. This one says they couldn't have asked for anything better. Great job.
I'm just honored to work for a place that provides hope to people in our community. I have a family member who's going through the process of Social Security disability, and so I know that what we do here is very important to people going through that process. And while I don't get to deal with clients one-on-one very often because I'm here really to support the employees, it's really my privilege to support everybody who's here working so hard for the people in our community and the people who need our services.
The best part about my job is being able to work with the people around me and with Mr. Parmele. We have such big hearts and we care so much about our clients. Another wonderful thing about the job is just getting the satisfaction of talking to a client that has won their benefits that they've been fighting for and that they deserve, and just getting that joy of knowing that we work so hard for them. And I just want to thank Dan for all of the opportunities that we have.
The first case I ever had for Mr. Parmele, I had ended up sending him on out to a hearing without any of the evidence in the folder. And he was pretty upset about that, and I thought for sure, you know, I've only been a month in, I thought for sure that I would be canned, I'd be let go. But, you know, Mr. Parmele came into the office, and, you know, he was still pretty upset, but he came in and, you know, pulled me into the office, and we had talked about everything, you know, what I did wrong, how I could be better at it, and you know, he gave me the chance. He gave me the chance to correct it, and haven't made any kind of mistakes of that nature since. And you know, that was really honorable. There's a lot of businesses that wouldn't take that, and so, you know, that was loyalty, you know, to me, to give me the chance. And loyalty is perhaps the biggest thing, in my opinion.
I remember my first day walking into the law firm. I really wasn't sure that I was ready to come back to work. I had the privilege of staying home with my children for the past 10 years. I was really nervous walking in. I sat down, the office was dark. I sat down and I started looking around, and I could see Bible scripture on the walls. And just a sense of calmness came about me as I was looking around. A couple weeks in the West Plains office, I sat with a young autistic lady who came in with her aunt. The young lady came in with sunglasses on and wouldn't speak, and the aunt said that she really is not sure that she's in the right place. So as we sat there and talked, I told the young lady that I had only been here a few weeks, and that myself had felt the same way a couple weeks ago. And I told her about the scripture on the wall. As we sat there, she took off her sunglasses, she pulled the Bible out of her backpack, and she said, "Show me the scripture." And I was able to find that scripture, and we read it together. And as we sat there, she looked up at me and she said, "I feel like I'm in the right place." It wasn't but a few months down the road, and we won this young lady's case. Our job here, I feel like, is not a job. We are blessed, number one, to have a job and to be able to work. But we are blessed to be able to help these clients.
The thing I like most about Parmele is, of course, the people. I've been here long enough to see lots of people, get to know lots of people. We have some of the best staff. Kim Sexton and Jared and Jamie Ballard and all of our attorneys and paralegals and Tanya. And I'm so blessed to get to know so many people.
At Parmele Law Firm, part of our mission statement includes inspiring hope in our community. And through my years working here, I've really gotten a sense of what that community is. Through zealous advocacy of coworkers, family members, my own family, friends, and neighbors, they're no longer just files or names in a computer, but they're real people who need Parmele Law Firm's assistance. Also through the involvement of NAMI of Southwest Missouri, really gotten to see how work through such organizations as Parmele Law Firm really has a tangible effect in people's lives. And that's what I've enjoyed about getting to work here.
This one says we held her hand and we gave her hope. This one says that we were kind, we were compassionate. Another one says that they would recommend us if you want an attorney that is compassionate and will fight hard to win your case. That's who we are. We come through, we use that mission statement to inform our decisions, and we take action every day to make sure that we use our knowledge, share our knowledge, pursue it, that we're compassionate in our dealings with the clients, and we have empathy for what they're experiencing. We're zealous in our advocacy. We're going to go deep in that file development. We're going to knock down the walls, and we're always going to try to inspire hope in our clients and in our community.